So, new
Why do you think you have it?
conversation. How do I explain this without sounding like an asshole? How do I explain this without sounding like an asshole? I don't know how to explain it without sounding like an asshole. So, I'm just gonna drop the conversation here.
No, but I want you to understand why you think you have it.
Alright, and then I got a question for you. Who are you talking to right now? Your psychology friend by any chance?
No.
I don't know how do I explain how I think I have it when how do I explain
Yeah, but you wouldn't even know what would happen. Like
no,
in the conversation.
that is a thing though. That is a thing though.
It's not. It says that you black out.
No,
It feels like blacking out whenever the alter like switches.
Can you let me excuse me? Some systems have that as an effect, and some systems do not.
But that's physically impossible.
Some systems have that as an effect with certain alters or the host. Some do not. Now, like I said, I'm ending this conversation right here. We are bringing a new conversation about fucking cupcakes and rainbows or some shit. The fucking gorilla tag or whatever you used to fucking play. But I'm ending this conversation.
But I want to understand why you think you have it. You still haven't explained that.
My autism is kicking in, dude. I don't know how to explain this to you. I don't. I really don't. I don't know how to explain this any further than I have and have shown. How the fuck do I explain that?
Is it medicated?
No, it's not medicated!
Have you actually gone to a doctor and gotten it diagnosed?
Why would you think I would want to do that? Why would you think I wouldn't want to fucking end up in a mental hospital? I have people I gotta take care of. So I only tell this information to people that I actually trust. Or trusted.
Okay. So it's not diagnosed, and it's not medicated.
I would get it diagnosed. My therapist knows if that helps. I would get it diagnosed, but I don't want to get sent to a mental hospital, because I have people I gotta take care of, and I don't want to push some of my alters away, because most of them are good people.
But they aren't real.
But they are.
But it's not.
But it is.
It's a mental disorder.
No.
So you're just accepting that this is real people.
Yeah. I'm not crazy for that.
I mean, you kinda are.
You think what you think, I think what I think, I have my views, you have yours, we have shared those views, and now I don't want to share them anymore.
But I want to understand why you think you have it, even though it's not diagnosed.
Because I can't get it fucking diagnosed, because I'm not getting sent to a mental hospital.
I'm not sure if you get it diagnosed, you're sent to a mental hospital.
Yeah, but I also have learned very quickly by friends of mine, my mom being in the mental hospital, that one little thing that even makes you sound remotely cuckoo in the head nowadays gets you sent to a mental hospital. So no. I have people I've got to take care of. I've got a life I gotta live.
But you wouldn't remember the conversations.
How do I
You're explaining a bunch of stuff.
There is a way though. It's called memory bank. See, there's different portions to having a system. There's different spaces. You know what, Blake? I'm at this point just gonna leave. You are starting to get on my nerves.
I want to understand why you think you have it. It's not physically possible.
My anger not starting to boil isn't physically possible right now.
Why? I'm having a conversation.
Because it's not a conversation to me anymore. I keep asking for the conversation to end because I'm starting to get really uncomfortable with talking about stuff. Because I don't like talking about talking about this with people that I don't really trust anymore.
Do you not want to talk about it because you don't want to talk about it, or do you want to, or do you not want to talk about it? Talk about it because you don't want to tell me it's fake.
First option.
So why don't you want to talk about it because you don't want to talk about it?
I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to talk about it because I'm starting to get elevated, and I have been generally working on myself to make sure that I know what I need to do to back off for when I get elevated. Because I hate the fact that I used to flip out on people, and I've gotten a lot better with that. I've gone to therapy. I've already been going to therapy since, forever, but gone to therapy. I've started doing breathing exercises. I've started doing all this good stuff for myself to try and make it so that I'm a better non-aggressive person, and to know when to back off from a situation. I'm not going to let all that progress undo with this kind of conversation out of all conversations.
But if you just...
So my bad that you want to understand. I don't care that you want to. I don't care at all, honestly. I really do not. I just am no longer comfortable with who I'm talking to.
It's physically not possible to understand the conversations that you have with people.
I don't know what to tell you anymore. I don't. Would you
Just
rather
tell me
me just
you're
lie to
faking
you?
it.
Would you rather me lie to you and just say I'm faking it, not mean it in any way, shape, or form?
I mean, yeah, basically.
So you would rather me lie to you?
Well, no, I'd rather you tell the truth and say that you're faking D.I.D.
I'm already telling the truth.
But you're not. The symptoms that you're explaining aren't physically possible. You're saying that you remember the conversations that you have with people from the altars.
Yeah,
when that's
you can
physically
either
not
remember
possible.
the conversations, or you can ask what conversations they had.
But it's not real people.
But they are.
You're saying it's real.
I wish I had multiple people right here with the same disorder I do that could just come in here and just explain. I'm horrible at explaining things. I always have been. But like I said, I am ending the conversation now, so whether that requires me to leave...
But why leave? I want to understand why you feel the need to leave when I'm trying to understand why you feel it.
Because I no longer know how to explain it to you, Blake. I no longer know how to explain it to you.
Explain it to me as in you no longer faking it.
I'm not.
But you are. The symptoms aren't possible.
But they
you haven't gotten it diagnosed.
Because I want to. I would love to go get fucking diagnosed, Blake. I would. I would love to go get diagnosed. But I can't because I don't want to fucking get sent to a mental hospital because I have little siblings I have to basically mother for. I have kids that I have at school that I have to basically mother for because their parents treat them like shit. Their families treat them like shit.
You're saying that you have to treat Hans like your kid. You don't buy anything for them.
Yes, I do.
But for what money?
Did you really just ask me that?
Yes.
Any money I can get my hands on.
You don't have a job, though.
I did have a job.
Where? Oh, Market Basket.
Dumbass.
What's 2 years ago?
I actually kept my job for 2 years. I just recently quit because they made fun of me for having autism, which is diagnosed.
Is it actually diagnosed?
Yes, my autism is actually diagnosed. I'll go fucking get the paperwork and read it to you, bitch. Actually, I'd have to call Mom and ask her where she put it. But my autism is 100% diagnosed.
Or are you just saying that so that I stop talking about it, or are you saying that because...
Saying what?
You actually haven't gotten it diagnosed.
My autism is literally diagnosed. Give me your Discord. When Mom gets home, I will take a fucking picture of the paperwork and send it to your ass. I am not
so you
fucking
get
joking
that diagnosed, but you won't get your D.I.D.
I didn't have a
diagnosed.
choice. My mom forced me to get diagnosed.
Okay, then if she gets the autism diagnosed, why didn't she get the D.I.D diagnosed?
What do you mean?
Like, isn't that the same place
share,
where you can get
no, it's not. It's actually
D.I.D diagnosed?
No, the place we went to is autism specific.
Yeah, but D.I.D is a branch.
I don't know how to explain
Dissociative identity
this.
disorder is a branch of autism.
I'm gonna hit a pause at this point. How do I explain alters to a human named Blake?
How do I explain to someone named Nico that her symptoms that she's explaining don't exist? You're saying stuff that isn't real.
So I'm gonna give you literally, I'm not even joking, the next 10 seconds. Now if this conversation does not stop within the next 10 seconds of me, like when I stop talking, then I am leaving.
So you just don't want to talk about it because you know it's fake?
No, I don't want to talk about it because you're pissing me off. You're getting my fucking nerves. You're not listening to what I'm saying. You're
I
calling
am
everything
listening
I'm
to
talking
you,
about fake.
but you're not saying the truth.
Internet. I'm done. I'm on my, like, fucking third to last nerve here, Blake. I'm trying to be as nice as possible. I'm trying to explain it in every way my head can think about, but...
Yeah, but you're saying these identities are real. They aren't real. It's a mental disorder.
You have 10 seconds, so by the time I stop talking, if we are not done with this conversation, I'm leaving.
So you're just adamant on it being real.
8, 9, and that's 10. Are we continuing this conversation or not?
So you're admitting it's fake?
No, I'm not.
So you're admitting it's not real?
No.
Okay, I guess have fun with your fake disorders that's not diagnosed.
I would get it diagnosed if it weren't for the shit that I have to deal with already.
What shit?
I have shit that goes on in my life that you don't fucking know about.
Dog, your dad seems nice as fuck. I went up to him probably like a couple months ago.
First off, yeah, I know that we have a Ring camera. I don't know if you noticed. Yeah, we have you on video at my household. I did not appreciate that you went to my house when I was not home.
Okay, your dad said don't talk to crazy bitches. Yeah, I bet you saw that on Ring camera too.
I was only shown a picture of you being at our door.
After I was done giving your stuff to him, which was like the bag with the ring, your cat ears that you left at my house for multiple years.
Yeah, dude, why'd you have my pen for so long? Just snatched my pen. I honestly thought I was never gonna get that back, if I'm being honest.
You gave me that and kept it at my house for some reason, which I gave back to you because it's not mine.
I honestly really did think I was never gonna get that back. I thought you were just gonna keep that. I actually talked about it more than once. I was like,
yo, then after I was done with the conversation, I told him have a good day, and he said, hey, and I was like, what? And he was like, don't talk to crazy bitches, and I was like, I won't. So...
I'm gonna ask him if he met me now. No, I'm not. He's coming home from work, like right now. No, I'm gonna ask him when he gets home.
Oh, so I doubt you have a Ring doorbell camera because...
We do.
There's no Ring doorbell camera, it's just a regular doorbell. I've seen the back of your house.
The back of my house?
The back of your house, the door that your dad was sitting at.
Like where his
Like where the wood thing is and where his gaming setup is.
The wood thing, you mean my porch?
I guess.
His gaming setup is a cloth. I don't know, the door you walked up to is our front door.
That's a front door? I thought that was the back.
They live in an apartment complex.
It's not an apartment complex.
Not complex, fucking just an apartment.
How's that an apartment?
We don't have the top floor. The top floor gets rented out to somebody else.
Oh. So will you tell me it's fake now?
No.
Why?
Because it's not.
Can you get it diagnosed at least?
The day I have nothing that I need to worry about being sent to a mental hospital for, like, I don't know, animals that literally thrive on me being here, kids that get fucked up, kids that require me here so they don't get hit by the adults. The day I have none of that, yes, I will go ahead and get it diagnosed for you.
Dog, who gets hit by their parents?
I'm not telling you that information because I don't know if they're comfortable with me sharing it with you out of all people.
If you're gonna say Hans, that shit does not happen.
No, it is not Hans.
And were you also friends for like years with someone who was accusing me of raping them?
No, I don't believe so.
You were friends with Vinny.
I was not friends with Vinny for years. I want to say I was friends with Vinny up until, I want to say, last year. When she started ignoring me and then said to my face when me and Garrett broke up the first time, said to my face, Garrett deserves better than you. That's when I stopped being friends with her. So I don't know if a rapist deserves better than me. I mean, I know I got my fucking issues, and I know I'm not the perfect fucking person, but I don't think a fucking rapist deserves better than me.
And also, if they get hit by their parents, there are so many ways to get out of the household. They literally go to school. They can just go to the office and then call 988.
Why are they gonna want to do that? Why are they gonna want to do that?
I don't know. Why would they want to get hit by their parents more?
I don't know about you, but I'd rather be hit by my parents than taken away from them any day of the week.
Different family.
Yeah, I know what goes on in this kid's household, and I know how she thinks. No, she wouldn't do that. Because there is other people at her house that she also has to be there for because nobody else takes care of them.
Yeah, it's called an abusive household. That's why you call Child Protective Services on the
and then watch them get rid. Okay, let me tell you something. Leah, no, my little siblings, right? They had Child Protective Services called, right? They had been together up until Noah was, I want to say, 1. They got ripped apart from each other and sent to different households.
Now, what are we talking
about?
They
were forcefully ripped apart from each other, and they didn't see each other until years later. Well, not years later. I want to say they didn't see each other until another year later.
What are we talking
about? My little siblings, okay? Because this is what Child Protection Services says. They don't care if you're siblings or not. If one house wants to take you and another wants to take the other, they'll fucking rip you apart. Leah and Noah went through it.
Yeah, you realize the kids can say they want to stay together?
No, they didn't get the choice. They didn't get a choice. They don't get a choice. They don't get a choice. That's not how that works.
They do get a choice.
No, they don't get a choice. I would fucking know. My family's been involved in fucking... What's that fucking thing called? It starts with an S. Not the FBI. Why am I thinking about the FBI? Not FSA. That's my therapy. Yo, help me out here. I'm blanking.
How am I supposed to know?
The people who come to your house when you bad parents and take your children.
The orphanage?
No! That's what happens when your house burns down and you die and your kid survives.
Hold on.
I'm fucking blanking.
Alright, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm fucking blanking. What the fuck? It starts with an F. No! It starts with a D. DCF. There we fucking go. I don't know why I couldn't remember the 3 letters. DCF. And why I said it starts with an F, it ends with an F.
Alright, but this is just... I really don't care.
What I'm saying is that Child Protective Services are a no-no. Especially for
Child
her and
Protective
how...
Services also takes kids away from abusive parents.
Yeah, you're right, they do, but they take them away from each other, too. And they don't give a fuck.
Okay, so they abuse all the kids?
Do you not know... Do you know what I just said?
Okay, but do they abuse all the kids? If it's only abusing one kid and it's taking away from the abusive parents, that's a good thing.
It takes all the kids away. All of them. They take all of them. Because you are seen as a not worthy parent.
Yeah, if you hit your kids, you're not...
Yep, and then what happens is they get taken away, right? And
Okay.
they stay together for a little while. But once one house says, oh, I'll take that one, and another house says, oh, I'll take that one, that's it, set in stone to rip the fucking part. They don't got a fucking
At least they're away
word.
from an abusive family.
No. I can tell you right now, Leah said to me to her face that she would rather go through what her real mother put her through 10 times than ever be ripped away from her brother like that again.
Who's Leah?
My little sister. Not my birth sibling.
You have an adopted?
No, they're my mom's boyfriend's kids.
Oh.
Leah and Noah. Their mother was extremely abusive and put Ricky in jail for zero reason. She faked a whole incident that never happened, got Ricky put in jail, and got the kids taken away. Abused the kids. Leah's the only reason Noah is alive today. That woman used to strap Noah in a high chair all day and let him shit and piss himself and didn't feed him. Leah learned to mom at the age of like fucking 6. Maybe younger, I don't fucking know. It's been so long that I've been thankful that we have them here now and they're not going through that anymore.
Alright, but can we just, Can you say that you're faking it?
No!
Why?
Because I'm not!
But you are. You're saying symptoms that aren't real. You don't have it diagnosed. You're not medicated for it because you don't have it.
Why would I want to get medicated if they help me?
They don't help you with a mental disorder.
They make me feel like I'm not alone.
That's also a mental disorder.
How is it? I need friends. Anyways.
Yeah, you need friends, not mental disorder.
Everything about me is mental. Have you not noticed that ever?
Well, maybe you should get that checked out.
I have a therapist.
If the D.I.D. was real and you told your therapist, the therapist would tell people, like professionals. You realize that, right?
I don't know, man.
If it was actually real.
I just got a new therapist. And no, actually, they legally can't. If it is not harmful to you, and it is not harmful to another,
and technically it is harmful to you. It's a mental disorder, and
it's gotta be
people
physically
are
harmful.
real in your head.
It's gotta be physically harmful. None of my alters ever harmed anybody.
Hold on. I'm back.
It is by legal law that a therapist, unless something is physically harmful to you or another, they are legally not allowed to tell anybody without your permission. Can a therapist tell a
professional that you have D.I.D.?
No, not without your permission.
Yes, a therapist can tell a professional about a client's dissociative identity disorder in certain circumstances.
Yes, in certain circumstances. They have to be harmful.
Yeah, valid purpose. A therapist may disclose confidential information without the client's consent if it is permitted by law or a valid purpose. These could include providing needed professional services, obtaining appropriate professional consultants, protecting the client, therapist, or others from harm.
Does not know the answer to everything. A 2017 study found that Google search engine answered 74.3% of 5,000 questions. Google is not always right. I just read it on
usually
Google.
it's...
And no, I've been told this. Believe me, I asked this shit before I told my
Can you switch
therapist about
between
anything.
different alters if you have D.I.D?
Oh my god. I'm getting to that boiling point. That leave party button's getting.
It says now.
It's Google!
Okay.
I just read off Google.
It physically says that you cannot switch between multiple different personalities.
It's Google!
Okay.
I just read off Google that Google's not always right!
I'm pretty sure Google's right about some mental disorders. What you're saying give you real friends, which D.I.D. doesn't give you real friends because it's a mental disorder. And if you had it, then your therapist would tell people, professionals, that you have D.I.D. if it was real.
I asked my therapist before I told him anything. My legal therapist has been a fucking therapist for like 9 years, okay? I asked them. They said that if it is not physically harmful to you, and it is not physically harmful to another person, they cannot share any information. I did not mention alters. They said they cannot share any information. So I said, okay, for hypothetically, say if somebody had an alter, or alters, right? And those alters never hurt anybody. Is a therapist allowed to speak about it to anybody else if the client does not give permission? She told me no. So that's from somebody who's a fucking professional.
Okay, and I have something called the internet, and it's saying it's not real.
That's the internet!
And 2 or 3 friends who literally study psychology.
I don't care about your friends.
And they say that it's not possible.
I don't give a flying fuck.
Okay, I don't care either. I just want you to say it's fake.
But if I say it, I'm not telling the truth.
I mean, technically are.
If I say it, I'm not telling the truth. Okay, if I say it, I would be lying to you and lying to myself.
No, you wouldn't.
I could say it 1,000,000 times over, and I would never mean it.
Okay.
So that would be lying.
No, you wouldn't.
Oh my god. Taking a deep breath.
It's not real, and you can't get medicated. You can't get medicated for D.I.D. because you don't have it.
I didn't even know there was medication for D.I.D. I never asked.
There is. You have to be diagnosed. They can't just give you meds.
Well, I don't just talk about it with everybody, because I only talk about it with the people that I trust or at one point trusted. And yeah, you are the last person I told about my disorder, and this is exactly why.
Why? Because you knew
no,
I was
because all you
fake?
want to do is fight, and I don't want people to come at me 24/7 and either fight or make fun of me about it.
Well, maybe people wouldn't make fun of you about it if you just told them it wasn't real. Because it's not.
But it is.
Okay, then get diagnosed.
I'm done talking about this. So you know what? I hope you have a fantastic day.
And I hope you get some help. Now, can you say it's fake?
No!
But it is.
You know what? I hope you have a great day, Blake. I'm trying to be a great person. I've been trying to get mental help since I was like 7, but okay.
Okay, then go to a therapist that can give you mental help.
I can't. I don't see her till Thursday. So I hope you have a great day. Go have some fun. Play some Fortnite with some friends.
And I hope you realize that your fake disorder is fake.
I'm leaving. I am speaking as loud as I can so I cannot hear you because I feel like you're saying some very mean things. I am leaving. I hope you have a great day. Next time we talk, I don't want this being brought back up. Have a great day. Goodbye.
And get mental help. Oh God, I love talking to mentally ill people who think that their disorder is real. Which isn't... For clarification, whoever's watching this in the future, that, I don't know, like, if I become extremely big in the future, which is probably never gonna happen, I dated this thing, this creature, 2022 to 2023, and I broke up with them February. They faked D.I.D, and they also say multiple things that can't be real. Physically cannot be real. They say that they remember the conversations that the alters have, which isn't real, that can't happen. They say that they can just switch between them whenever they want, which also can't happen. It's not physically or mentally possible. And they're saying that the voices in their head are real people. I don't know if that's a wake-up call or not, but I'm pretty sure it would be a wake-up call, considering if I think the voices in my head are real people talking to me, I think I would need some mental help. Yep, and just for clarification, I know last video I said I was going to continue the SpongeBob Power Washing Simulator DLC. I might have finished that, and I might have also completed Back to the Future DLC. But I do have another DLC and a new game planned for the channel. So I just want to thank everyone for coming to the stream to hear a person that has some mental shit going on. I hope everybody has a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.